Hey there, I'm Jackie Ferris. This week on the 302, we are at Fifer Orchards in Camden, Wyoming, Delaware, talking about beautiful sunflowers. Did you know they date back to 1000 BC? Where we're going to be showing you some modern day specimens you're certainly not going to forget. Get ready, the 302 is picking the perfect show just for you. Hey everybody, welcome to Fifer Orchards, where you can pick your own zinnias and of course your own sunflowers. I'm joined by Jessica Doran. She is here to tell us all about just this amazing place. Jessica, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
This must be the greatest place to work.
It is pretty amazing. You see this, you see every season out here. It's beautiful. So it keeps me busy.
So one of the big draws, people want to come out and they want to pick their own sunflowers.
Yes.
Or take pictures. Talk to me about just the lure of the sunflower.
I know, they are pretty magnificent. But our sunflowers actually, so these are a little different than what probably most people are used for their sunflowers. These are actually called Pro-Cut Orange, and it's a hybrid sunflower. So they're pollenless and they're seedless. So they're great for like allergy sufferers. So these are mainly used for ornamental and cutting purposes. And of course, for those that want to come out and take photos. So with our photos, you could come out and if you have a photographer, because I know a lot of people bring out photographers.
Sure.
They would just need to also purchase the sunflowers as well. So they would come out and make sure you have shears and a bucket with you to cut the sunflowers. But we offer 10 blooms or 20 blooms for the two options that you could pick. But yeah, so these sunflowers are also what makes them different is they don't always go with the sun. They're always facing east. So that's a little different as well. So the best way is to come all the way down here like we are right now and then like look back at it.
Here.
Yes.
It's just absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Now you mentioned that they don't turn. Sunflowers, a lot of them will turn with the sun.
Yes, these are definitely different, but this is the best view to have it right here. So they are always going to face this way.
So when we come out with our families and we get our pass to get our 10 or 20,
correct.
If we don't have a bucket and shears,
you can purchase that from our tent up front. Yeah, we do have an entrance tent up there that you can get the shears and the bucket if you don't have them, but we highly recommend bringing your own shears and bucket from home. And I can tell you guys how to pick the sunflowers. So it's actually very easy. You'll just come out here with your shears and you'll get a nice long stem, about 18-24 inches. You want to cut long because you can cut it back shorter at home. So you'll cut it nice and long and you'll put it in your bucket, and you'll want to get them not fully open. So you'll want some kind of closed because they'll open more when they get home. But we also, you know, it's okay to get some that are fully open as well, but mainly the ones that are not fully open are what you would want. So you'll cut that and then you'll put them in your bucket, and when you're done with all that, you'll immediately go. We have a water station up by our fence on your way back up. Just make sure you immediately put water in it because of how hot it is and all that. And that's something you want to do when you're leaving here, because people can spend all day here, which is great. We want that, but we want flowers to be one of the last things you do when you head out, just so they're not stuck in your car for the rest of the day.
Sure.
But yeah, so then you'll take them home, and then when you take care of them at home, the way you'll do that is you'll make a fresh cut every day. So every single day you'll make a fresh diagonal cut with your stem, and then you'll change the water out, and that'll extend the flowers for you. And it's the same process pretty much for zinnias as well, but with zinnias they're already fully open, so they're not going to open more once you get home. So same exact thing, you'll change the water out, make a fresh cut every day.
So the zinnias are all different colors. I know you have one color of sunflower. They're all gorgeous.
Yes,
but tell me about the zinnias.
Yeah, so our zinnias, I'm not sure on the variety, but our zinnias, we have so many different colors out there, and that's one of my favorites because they're tiny and they're more manageable. But we actually sell some in the store that are pre-made. So we have some cut zinnias, and we have we'll put a sunflower in the bouquet. So it's really pretty. So you'll have to check them out too. But yeah, some people, if you don't want to cut them, and that's okay. Not everyone wants to come out here and deal with the heat and cut it. So you can just grab them right from our store. So
if somebody does want to come out and they are a little concerned about the heat, what's the best time of day? When do you open, and when's the best time to catch capture the perfect picture?
This is a good week to be here. Of course, last week was very hot, so it was a little different last week. So we actually sometimes, and I will probably say this a lot, always check our Facebook page for daily updates, because sometimes it's closed for maintenance or the weather or anything like that, or even heat. You know, like we might have to close early due to the heat. Just, you know, for everyone's safety, our staff, the customers, everybody. But yeah, so when you're coming out here, I recommend coming when we open. So it starts at 10. You can come out a few minutes before, wear comfortable sneakers, shoes. I mean, I know everyone wants to look cute, get their pictures taken, but it is a decent walk from there to here. So make sure you wear comfortable shoes. But yeah, so you'll just come out in the morning hours, and by that time, you know, the sun's not as bad, but
sure.
But the best pictures, of course, would be around this hour. So
absolutely.
This is a good time. But yeah, no, you just, I recommend morning hours, but I know a lot of people like closer to the end of the day, and you know, it's could be a little cooler on some days. And
you want to make sure that you wear sunscreen, and
yes,
if you're sensitive, a hat is a good.
Yes, and also bring water, and just, you know, because you might think you're only going to be out here for a few minutes, but by the time you take photos and selfies and you cut 10 or 20 blooms and then you head up there, it's, you know, you're out here for a while. So just definitely make sure hat, sunscreen, water bottle, comfortable shoes, just, you know, so you're able to take the trek out here and back.
Now, the sunflowers and the zinnias, while they are a huge attraction to the orchard, that's not the only thing that's going on. You have a store where we can buy fresh fruit, and when we return, we're going to talk about all of that. We'll be right back.
I'm Sarah Ganter with the Rehoboth Art League. Come explore art and history with the 302.
Welcome back. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to leave the sunflowers and the zinnias. They were so gorgeous, but I'm glad I did. Jessica and I are now at the store. Jessica, it's amazing. When you walk in, there's so much fresh produce here.
Yes, lots. All the good stuff, everything. Starting off with the deck and then into our store, yes.
So on the porch, there's lots of corn and popcorn. You make your own popcorn?
Oh yeah. We have our own kettle corn that we make in our farm kitchen. Lots of different flavors. We have our kettle corn popper, Johnny Popper is what we call him. Wow. He's known for his flavors. He's always coming up with something creative. So for peaches, he's actually making a peach kettle corn flavor.
Really?
Yes, and we always get to taste test, so that's fun.
Oh, another perk of the job. That's
I know.
For sure.
Someone's got to do it.
So when you walk in, there's just so much. There's blueberries.
Oh yeah. So it definitely starts off with whatever's in season. So we're gonna start off with sweet corn, tomatoes, melons, of course peaches, you know, that kind of stuff. Then we head into our peppers. I mean, there's all sorts of things inside the store. We have islands full of different fruits and vegetables. We have, you know, local, if it's not grown from us, we get it sourced in locally, like local leafy greens and all that good stuff with produce.
So if you're trying to stay healthy, this is the spot to come.
This would be the spot.
And it's so much fun. I mean, you not only can you get the healthy stuff, but I did notice there are some pies in there.
Yes, of course. I mean, you can't make it all healthy. So yes, we have our pies. We have a bakery on the other side, so we have our pies, scones, all those kind of baked goods. Of course, we have our famous apple cider donuts. That's the main attraction.
Really?
Oh yeah,
now,
oh yeah.
What is it about an apple cider donut?
So they're more popular, obviously, in the fall because that's, you know, that's that apple cider fall feeling. But our apple cider donuts, we're pretty much open year round. So people line up for these donuts. We have people that come in early hours of the morning and make them, and we sell them to grocery stores and all sorts of places. So they're popular, very, very popular.
So is that like your signature
I would say
dessert?
It's one of our signature items, definitely.
Now, Fifer Orchards is more than 100 years old.
Yes, it started in 1919, and it's a fourth-generation family farm. So the owners are still here today, helping us.
So a lot of these recipes, I would imagine, are probably Fifer family recipes.
Definitely. And then, you know, we're all one big family here, but of course the Fifer family, you know, they're the ones that have carried this generations on, and I mean, this place has grown tremendously over the years because of them. So
absolutely. I mean, you can really tell the atmosphere when you walk in. Not only does your mouth water and you want to whip out your phone to take a picture, but there's a vibe of, you know, it's really friendly and nice here.
Yeah, our staff, I mean, they're all amazing. They've been here for years. You know, we have such a good group with us. and everything in the store. I mean, the people we work with, the relationships we grow with other businesses. We have local honey inside the store. We love our beekeeper. She comes out and talks to some people around here, educates people. Of course, we have the beekeeper. We have our jarred items. We have like backyard jams and jellies, just little local products all over the store.
Now, is it all from Fifer Farms, or like a collaborative from other, like the beekeeper you mentioned?
Yes.
Are the bees on property?
So yes, that's actually it's very interesting. So the bees, yes, they pollinate our crops. So they'll pollinate, peaches, apples, things with blossoms, and then our beekeeper will come and she'll take the bees and that's how she gets the honey and brings in the store. I mean, it does not get any more local than literally being on our farm to do it. So,
yeah.
But she takes it off-site to her business to make the honey.
Now, I've talked to people that say, other farmers that say they can taste their crops in their honey.
I love the honey here. I can't say that I've taste that, but I love the local honey. I use it for allergies. I use it in tea. I mean, people just take spoonfuls of it, really. But
sure.
The honey, I mean, people call all the time. They want the big 3-5 pound. They want the big stuff. So then they'll take it home. And we also have, you have little pollen that you can sprinkle on your cereal and things like that. So there's all sorts of different things in the store. You have to check it out.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm sure I'm going to spend lots of money when these cameras stop rolling. But the one thing, it's a hot day, it's summertime, everybody loves ice cream.
Oh, of course, yeah. So, I mean, again, we got the healthy stuff, but then you've got to get the good stuff.
Ice cream
too.
Technically has, dairy in it.
Yeah, we can work it that way. So our farm kitchen. Our farm kitchen, we have fresh eats and sweet treats. So our fresh eats is the side with all the good food that we have. So we have a chef that makes weekly specials. So every week he'll incorporate some of our local products into whatever is going to. So we have like a salad this week. There's also, I'm trying to think of what else is this week. There's like a wrap that we have with turkey and things like that in there. So we try to keep like light stuff this time of the year. But of course in the fall it'll be more like soups and all that and the warmer stuff. But so we have our weekly specials on that side, as well as our regular items, burgers, pulled pork. We have a Delmarva chicken sandwich. Like these are all popular items. And then other side is the best side, the sweet treats.
Yeah.
That side is the hand dip, soft serve ice cream, all different flavors. We try to keep it whatever's in season. So we have a summer berry hand dipped ice cream, which is a favorite. We have like a peach twist with vanilla.
Oh my gosh.
Cream kind of, yeah. And then we also have our apple cider slushies. So if you want the apple cider donuts, you might as well get an apple cider slushie.
Might as well.
And we just have there's so many different things over there.
So let me get this straight. I can bring my kids, I can cut some flowers, I can pick some fruit, I can come in and buy fruit, I can have lunch, and I can take all
here
of it
all day
home.
long.
I would love to stay here all day long.
Yeah, that's really what we get out of this now, which is what we want. We have a U-Play that we've just, that's opened, started last year, our U-Play. We have where it's fun for all adults and children, all ages. So we have jumbo jumpers, which are these really big jumpers you can go on. We also have our, there's like tire tumblers over there. There's rubber ducky races. There's human foosball, farmer foosball where you play. So there's so much over there. So that's what we want. We want you to come out to the farm, play with your family over there, come to the store, get lunch, get some ice cream, pick some flowers. So
everything.
Spend the whole day.
But it's not just stuff that happens in the summer. When we come back, we're going to talk about all the things that happen all year round. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Liz Shea. I'm the Director of Collections and Curator of Mollusks here at the Delaware Museum of Nature and Science. So get ready to discover something new on the 302.
Welcome back. We have taken a seat on the bench to talk a little bit about things that happen all year round. Now, August is a very important month for Fifer orchards.
Yes, yeah. So, every season we're celebrating something. That's what we do around here. But we're celebrating the peach this month. So it's actually our Customer Appreciation Month. It started August 1st, so it just started. And with that, you can come out to the farm here, and if you shop in our farm store, so it's our farm store only, you shop and spend over $10, you'll get a free token for an ice cream that you can redeem in September. So it's September 1st through September 16th.
Oh,
So
nice.
so you can come out and redeem the token during that time. But it's something that we do as a thank you to our loyal customers. We used to have a customer appreciation day that just evolved into the whole month.
Sure.
So it's been great. So everyone comes and we thank them, just loyal customers, supporting local, supporting the farm. So
Absolutely.
So it's our thank you to them. So.
And so for people who don't live in the vicinity, it's 2 day trips with your kids or your loved one to come out and
coming
check
back in
things out.
September. Yeah, I mean it's a little cooler then. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your CSA program. That's a big situation
yes,
for
it is.
you.
So yeah, our CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture, and it's actually a membership. So it's a pre-season investment. So it's between the farmer and the consumer, and you give the money, and in exchange you'll get a box of fresh fruits and vegetables weekly. So you get it for 18 weeks.
Wow.
So it's whatever's in season at the time. It starts in May and it actually ends the end of August. So we're getting down to the end now. But it's a great program. We started it in 2011, and we have the same members. There's people that always come back, and of course we have lots of new ones. But it's a great program that we have here at the farm that just really gets you to eat healthy, and we send out weekly newsletters with recipes for the stuff that's in the box, and it's just kind of like a surprise. People say it's like a Christmas gift that you get. When you open up each week, you look it up and you see what you're getting in your box. So it's fun. It's good.
That's amazing. And so if you're interested in participating in the program, going to the website.
Yes, fiferorchards.com. And then through there, it starts in May every year. So from there, I would start checking, at really the end of this year, we start promoting it, nice Christmas gifts to eat healthy.
Sure.
But so it's a great 18-week program. We have actually a thank you day for our CSA. So it's like customer appreciation. Just halfway through the season, we bring everyone out and we just you get to mix and mingle with them, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
So I know that this takes care of the spring and the summer months, but there's a lot going on in the fall.
Yes, definitely. I mean, well, it starts off, we have pick your own strawberries and blueberries, when we open, and then we get into our pick your own peaches, which are now on Saturdays. We have pick your own peaches where you take a wagon out to the orchard. We're going to get into our pumpkins and our apples soon. So the fall is my favorite time of the year. I love the fall here. It's just the different everything, the atmosphere, the pumpkins everywhere, and just it's a little cooler.
Yeah.
So all that, but we actually have a fall festival that's 6 weeks long, and people come. Thousands of people come out to this. It's
nice.
It's crazy, but it's a lot of fun. And we have that you play, but it's extended. It's even bigger. We have our corn maze where it's themed every single year.
And it's a secret, so you have to come out.
Just have to come out and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have our corn maze. Of course, all our goodies will change to fall, more fall-y items, and then our apple cider donuts. So, all that. So that's our fall, and then it brings us into our December. A lot of people think, we close after Fall Fest, but we're still open, and we have our Donuts with Santa event that we put on, and with that, it's Santa comes out with Mrs. Claus, and you can get a donut, and you come get a donut, and you come get your picture with Santa, and you get to talk to him, and we have a little bonfire where you can roast some marshmallows, so it's good, and we sell wreaths and all little local products like that for the Christmas, and of course we do gift baskets here as well, so lots of Christmas gifts and orders for that.
Sure, you just call up and you say, or you go on the website.
Yeah, you can call, or on the website we have more information, of course, but you can call up, place an order, and we can deliver locally, or you can come in and kind of build your own. You could pick your own product. So, we have a lot of creative staff in here though that they come up with some pretty good stuff. So,
all the stuff that you can buy and all the stuff that you can do, I would imagine one of the benefits is just being outside and just being in the atmosphere, with all of the green things growing.
Yeah,
the
I'm
flowers.
very thankful for that. I really appreciate everything, and just seeing and just I love that, and I also love educating people on the farm and showing them where things, where your peaches are. They're not just at the grocery store. You can go out and pick them yourself, and take them off the tree, and then you eat them. It's just very educational, and I love it, and I love teaching people everything because agriculture is everything.
Have you ever had somebody ask you just what's the weirdest thing or most unusual or maybe the most popular thing people ask you about?
Well, it's funny. A lot of people, I want to educate them on the season. So, they'll call in January, and they'll say they want to pick some peaches, and I'm like, not yet, no. So, that's always an odd question that we laugh about. But then you just educate them. That's going to be August, and July and August. Come back then. But you know, there's so much, just many questions people ask about what's in the what season, what's the variety of the peaches in the store, or you know, just teaching them how to pick a melon, or you know, how to pick a cantaloupe, and the sweet corn. We know we have bicolor and we have white. What's the difference? Like, there really isn't a difference. So it's just educating everybody.
And you guys really take your time and really, you know, spend time with the people that come in.
Yes.
And that's really valuable.
Yeah, that is we want to stand out from everyone else, and you know, our customers are like family. They come in, we have our usuals. I love when we have new people come in. You know, and we really get to bring them the brochure and tell them all that we offer. So it's great.
Sure. Well, Jessica, thank you so much for letting us come out. I have to go and get my wallet now.
Don't miss out on all that. I get it.
Absolutely not. We'll be right back. Hey there, are you enjoying our show on Fifer Orchards? Well, if you come out for a visit, make sure you snap a couple of pictures and share them with us on Facebook. Now, here are some other things you might want to check out. For more information on any of the events that happen here at Fifer Orchards, make sure you go to fiferorchards.com. And you also want to follow the 302 on Facebook for tons of behind-the-scenes footage and information you won't get anywhere else. That'll do it for this week's episode of the 302. We are going to leave you with more sunflowers and zinnias. Until next time, I'm Jackie Ferris. Tell them you saw it on the 302.